The University of Minnesota Nurse Anesthesia DNP program is so unique and incredibly special, not just because of its history, its deep roots as a nursing school, and that Minneapolis VA is sort of the originator of the program, but really what we are. It's the intangibles that you don't know until you're here. It's more than just being a University of Minnesota Gopher. We're a family, and we establish that sense of community before they even enter the program. It's a defined sense of community. We define it through mentorship. That mentorship begins typically 6 to 8 months before a student joins us here on campus. They're mentored by first-year students to help them, navigate that transition. What do they need to relocate to the Twin Cities? What is it like to re-enter the field of academia after being a practicing nurse for many years? Mentorship, though, goes across the program. So cross-cohort mentorship is continued all the way until they're graduates. Upon graduation, we've established mentorship with alum, mentoring our current students so that there's a network across the country and various practices that will meet the needs of our graduates. We also have faculty that are well known nationally in their areas of expertise, whether that's airway management or pain management or practice management. The other thing that is very unique about our faculty in the nurse anesthesia program is that every single faculty member has a clinical practice, which is essential to that credibility. The clinical practices of the faculty are a wide range of practices, team practices, level 1 trauma practices, as well as independent CRNA practices. So our faculty can relate to what our students experience, and they also see them in the clinical arena regularly, and that matters. We have affiliation agreements with 25 clinical partners, 10 of which are rural or independent CRNA practice. Those rural practices are essential because the CRNAs in those practices provide anesthesia care to patients that wouldn't otherwise have that care. Our students spend at least 3 rotations, so several months in independent practice. And in fact, over the last 5 years, 1/3 to 1/2 of our graduates go out into independent CRNA practice. That makes a difference in rural America. It also is an objective measure of what our graduates come out and what they bring to the table. They come out of the program fully equipped to enter any practice that fits their needs, and they're also able to be independent in practice, which is remarkable for a nurse anesthesia program. Another aspect that makes our program unique is that our Council on Accreditation, the accrediting body, requires that nurse anesthesia students achieve 2,000 clinical hours. That's universal across the United States. We have built such strong relationships with our clinical affiliates that we're able to offer every single student in the program 3,000 clinical hours. That sets us apart. That sets our graduates apart. It enables our graduates to go out into any practice that they see fit, and they're more than just an entry to practice. They're actually embarking on expertise at the time that they enter practice. If you're looking for a culture of togetherness, of achieving goals as a unit, as well as an individual pathway to make your mark on this profession, this is the place for you. You'll be supported to go any avenue that you so choose, and you have faculty that are immersed with expertise to be able to help you facilitate that pathway.